Good morning, good morning, good morning. It's actually about 11:30, somewhere around there. We're gonna take a walk today. Look at some of the damage of this ice storm and also the snowstorm that happened while I was in Florida. Take a walk down the driveway. I'll show you a little bit about what I had to deal with getting back. We had another ice storm roll through last night, and according to the weather, we got a third one coming here in a couple hours. It's supposed to rain again and get to freezing, so more damage to come. You can see that's kind of what's going on right now. You can kind of see the fresh cut on there. Gary had to cut that down and out of the way to even get up here. And you just see laid over trees everywhere. Right there's the Smith setup for right now. That's not going to be the final spot for the RV. That right there was just to get us going through this ice. Check this out, guys. We got the birds flying around. There's a bunch of them out here eating. But you can see the weight of the ice. It's got all the trees pushed over. A lot of these were in the road. I had to take Uber, clear out a path. Also, that video that I was supposed to premiere yesterday, I want to apologize. I did not get a chance. I edited it for a while. It ended up being a 50-minute video. I talked about it on Ridge Life Ramblings last night. He interviewed me on there for his first live on that channel, Tim, there. And ended up with some corrupt files and stuff, and I fought it all day and all night and even into 2 hours this morning. I think I finally got it fixed. It's uploading to YouTube now. The plan is to premiere that video at 4 o'clock. I think Simple Life Reclaim is going to go live at 3. It's not 100% confirmed yet, so don't hold me on that, but I do think that they're going to try. And I'm going to premiere it right afterwards. So be on the lookout for that. It's a really good video. It's the third part of my trip all the way back to the house here. Getting things unloaded and dealing with some of this damage that we had from the snowstorm while I was gone. This is another one that was broke across the road. It just sheared that big old limb just straight off. You can still see some more bent over in the road here. And over there you can see the canopy collapse by the generator. I did go to the 41.36 last night. I introduced the Smiths to Country Road Cure and Simple Life Reclaim. The kids were just itching to meet each other, and I do mean itching. They was calling me about every hour talking about, "You still coming? You still coming, Unc?" So I went over there. Even in the middle of fighting that video, I just took my laptop with me so I could kind of work over there. And also I did that live with Tim last night from the 41.36. which was cool. That was a great live. My family up the hill right there actually hit 1,000 subscribers on his live last night. So that is awesome. They are actually working today and filming on a introduction video to them and to their channel. And I'm going to try to sit down with Lissa tonight and try to show her some editing and see if we can't get a video out in the next day or two for you guys on their channel. I think they're pushing 1,500 this morning, which is absolutely phenomenal. I want to thank you guys for all the support that you show my family. It is so greatly appreciated, trust me. We got some more trees down. We got a lot more weighted down. You can kind of see them all. Ice still all over them. We got some more at the creek down here. This is the worst that I've ever seen this road right here. I'm definitely going to have to address this pretty soon. Look at this, guys. Tell me that's not peaceful. Ice everywhere. We're going to try to get across here without getting wet feet. Ugh. One small step for man, one giant leap for mankind. Come on. But it is beautiful with all of the ice. It does a lot of damage, but it is beautiful. Look at how muddy it is, guys. The good thing about this looks a lot worse than what it really is, because it does have a hard rock bottom, which makes it where you're not trying to get stuck when you're going out. But it definitely makes for a very, very big bobblehead situation. For sure. I'm going to take y'all down here to the creek. Show you the creek, why it's all icy on the ground. Tell me that is not beautiful, guys. Absolutely stunning. Absolutely love it. It's like a little winter wonderland out here. There's another tree that broke in the distance right there. I got those scattered all through the property. That weight of that ice is just insane. You can see all those trees bent over. Show y'all another one that broke off. And it's this way all the way down the driveway. It's all been cleaned up at this point, except for the new ones that are bending like this one. But that one right there broke too. You kind of got that everywhere. And you can kind of see the distance down there. There's trees down. As soon as this ice clears up, I'm going to have to get out the chainsaw. Go ahead and get all these ones that broke off cut up for firewood. That way it don't go to waste. And it's supposed to, Friday, be a lot better weather. I'm hoping. Hopefully it doesn't change. I think today's the last day of rain that we're going to get this week. And things are supposed to warm up a little bit, which is good because I pretty much came straight back to the mountain to an ice storm. So it's kind of hindered me from kind of hitting the ground running. And I got a lot to do. I got to help my nephew up there kind of get set up and get to their location that they're going to be here on Come On Mountain. And me and Uber's got to put some work in and make a little pad for them and clear out some areas. I got to get the new arrivals to the homestead situated. There's a lot to do. Look at that. Tell me that's not gorgeous. You can kind of see the cabin up there with the American flag flying. Absolutely gorgeous. So yeah, we got to get it done. This weather needs to break a little bit. As soon as I'm done recording this, I'm actually going to start getting some of the stuff done until that rain gets here, because the weather's not too bad right now. There's a little bit of clearing and stuff that I can go ahead and get done. Why I got a little break in the weather right here, so I'm going to get that done. I don't know if I mentioned it earlier. Eclipse is back. I picked Eclipse up last night. She's in the cabin. I'm not letting her run without me outside and paying attention to her. for a little while until I watch her and see how she's going to act with Ryder in midnight. And so she's hanging out in the cabin with me, and kind of she comes out when I come out, and gets her little exercise and all that other stuff. So yeah, I'm just evaluating this situation at the present time. It's better to be safe than sorry. So I think everything will be all right, but definitely got to keep my eye out for sure. Whew. Getting a little winded out here in this cold, coming up this big old hill. Oh yeah, these ice storms, they look cool, but boy, they pack a punch for sure. And all that snow that I got when I was in Florida, I was enjoying 80-degree weather, but come on mountain was getting thumped. So I definitely got to address all of that. I need all of that ice to melt on that canopy that collapsed so I can get the water off of it and evaluate and see if I'll be able to save it or not. But there is no telling. Here, I'm going to walk y'all down towards the feeder and kind of show you what the property driveway was like for the initial come up it when Gary got out here, because we ain't done towards the feeder yet. So you can kind of see what this ice storm really did. Check this out. The street is blocked. There's trees down all over the place. Good sized ones too. That one's an old one. But this one's a new one. You see that big old cedar right there? That's down. Show you. They got a real low root system because of all the rocks. And you add all of that weight, and it just pulls them right out the ground. And that's a good sized tree right there. Good sized tree. And then if we go up underneath here, as you can see, there's more. This one right here was a cedar that branched off into two, and one of the big sections just ripped right off the tree. Yeah, that's a big old cedar back there. And that's a big old piece right there that broke off. And I'll show you down there, you can see more broke right there on the side. That little part right there is the yellow where it's ripped off the tree, another branch. Plus another tree right there, broken off. And weighted down trees everywhere. Somehow I feel like that's not going to be all the damage. Oh, look at this one. I just noticed this one. Look at that one starting to come up. It's leaning. The only thing holding it up right now is those other cedar tree branches. So yeah, it's definitely by the time we get this third day of ice storms here, I'm sure that there's going to be a couple more down before it's over with. So definitely got a lot of chainsaw work coming. What I can save for the mill, I'm going to mill, and the rest of it I'm going to cut up for the fire pit and be able to keep warm and stuff, and that way it can kind of start drying out and getting ready. But it's been about 14 minutes. My hand's getting cold, so I think I'm going to get off here, guys. I hope everybody has a safe, wonderful, I think it's Wednesday. It's February the 1st. So I hope everybody stays safe, stays warm, and until we see each other again, guys, come on, keep it real.